All right, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and hit record. Welcome to call number 5. We are almost done, and I've got to say I'm so proud of you for sticking through with this. I know it's a lot of work. I know it's a commitment, but I can tell in your excitement and in your numbers that things are happening. So it's exciting. Exciting to watch on this end of things, especially now that conference is booked and flights are booked, and we know it's happening in a couple of months. So congratulations on making it this far. As you can tell, numbers are shrinking and shrinking, and people who are still in this group. And so I'm proud of you guys for sticking with it and doing it. So let's talk about our week from last week to this week. You guys were both on the call last week, I believe, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Weren't you here?
Yes. Yeah, I think you were. Yeah. Cindy was in the right? Calling for the grocery store. Yeah. She made it happen regardless. What would you guys say? What was something awesome that happened this last week?
My biggest thing was to go to a show and get my entire cooking club booked. So I had 3 people who had said yes, and I had a couple of wishy-washy maybes. So I threw it out to a cooking club, and threw it out to a party, and it was the most fun party ever. And 7 out of the 10 people there said yes, and I have their signed forms.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. All right, Miss Cindy, what was something awesome that happened today? This week.
I want to do a cooking club so bad, but obviously I don't have the location, and I've tried, but people really don't want to do that either. So I need to kind of figure something out.
When you get to Cincinnati, I know you'll do it. You'll have it up in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it definitely works for me up there for sure. It's kind of crazy. I booked 2 parties in Cincinnati for July. I got 3 more interests in like a kids cooking class because I really got a passion for that.
Cool.
And then I've gotten closer in with this mommy group, and they allow postings on Friday, and like I'm pretty in with the admin of the group just because she's pretty cool and we have kids the same age and stuff. So she's looking forward to that, and it's gonna kind of promote it. And it's a pretty big mommy's group, and they like to have fun and do things with the kids. So I'm gonna run with that. And then with the therapy, we talked, and I gave her a couple different pictures, and I think we're gonna try to do in June, like 4 weeks straight. So, and I told her I needed by May 20th that I needed all the money and orders and stuff to start in June.
Awesome.
So that my son had tube surgery, so I'm proud that he finally got that taken care of. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But other than that,
good. All right. So who did their 15 calls for the week? Their power hour.
Like an hour ago? Me.
Yay! What are your guys' ratios for the week?
Okay. I technically made 17 calls.
Okay.
9 left messages.
So how you spoke to 7?
5 maybe. Okay, 1 I didn't count because it was a wrong number.
Okay.
So it's 16.
Okay.
And so 9 I talked to. 9 I left messages. 5 I talked to, and they gave me either call tomorrow or call me next month.
Okay.
And they gave me a reason why this month isn't working, and they couldn't possibly come up with a date for June. And then 1 is a yes. I got a date, tentative date. She's going to look at her calendar, but I got a date.
Awesome.
And then 1 is coming on Saturday.
Yay.
Actually, I have 2 people coming with me on Saturday.
Awesome.
Yes.
So your ratio is you talked to 5, 1 booked.
Well, I talked to 7.
7.
1 booked, 1's coming, and 9 are left messages.
But
of the left messages, I'm sorry, 1 called me back, which is why I was late here.
No worries.
And she became a call me next month.
Okay, gotcha. But she did tell you to call her back, so that's good.
Yes.
So good. You had a good ratio again this week. Nice work. Well, today. Ratio today.
Yes. Yeah.
Good job.
And, you know, I was sitting there going, I got nobody to call. I'm not going to do this. But I'm going to do the other part of the homework, which was, you know, listen to something. And it was nothing happens unless you get off your butt to do it. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to find people. And so
that was perfect.
Yeah. All in the last 2 hours.
So you drinking? So your K9 that you did last week was really helpful for this week.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. What about you, Miss Cindy? What was your ratio?
Most of the people I contacted, I didn't really do too many of new people. It was more just like kind of follow up the people, kind of how she said to call you back. So guess what? I'm back. So I got one booked, confirmed, like she was back and forth for the 14th this month, and then another one for the 28th. I reached out to, I want to 12 people. Hold on. To 12 people, and 3 of those were only new.
Okay.
And the new.
So you reached out to 12. How many did you talk to out of the 12?
Out of 12. No, I talked to 11. I wrote it down. Hold on. I got apples all up in my hand. Okay, I contacted 11, and I only got a hold of 5.
Okay.
And then the one was the confirming the 14th party, and then another party. And then the other girl, she is going to do a kids cooking class in Cincinnati.
Cool. So you got 3 out of 5 people you spoke to did something?
Correct.
That's good. That's a great ratio.
I'll take it.
Yes, that's a great ratio. All right, and what was your K9? What did you listen to or watch this week?
I did not, and I apologize. I totally forgot about that. I'm not going to. I was on my son's surgery and all that stuff. So.
Double it up this week. You got it. Okay, so your K9 assessment for this week is there is a MP3 on our website called Top Recruiters Tell All, and I want you guys to listen to that one. Top Recruiters Tell All. And it's listed under, and I can post this later so you guys can see it. It's posted under news and events, and then I go under training events, home office training 2015 Director Bound program, and it's under the resources for the Director Bound program. And then you're just going to click on the icon for that one, and then you'll be able to play it instantly. I will post that once we're done so you guys know exactly where it is. But that is your K9 for this week, and if you didn't do one last week, just throw in another one from the training program, or whatever you want to listen to or do this week, it's fine. All right, so this week we're talking about informing and inviting. So I'm going to explain the difference between informing and inviting. Informing is creating interest in the business opportunity, which I think that you both do very well. You both create interest in the business and getting people to ask questions and want to know more about the business. So informing is creating interest, and inviting is inviting them to learn more. It's not inviting them to sell yet, it's just inviting them to learn more. So keep that in mind as we're going through this training tonight. We want to inform and invite. So informing, some of this may sound familiar. We talked about this on call number 2, or call number 3 for us, when we discussed booking at a show. Now we will be using the same skills to discuss the business opportunity. We're going to use the show outline cards for this section. You guys know the show outline cards. I'm sure you have them or have them already memorized. We've talked about the outline. So the very part is a strong opening. So we want to share the business opportunity during the welcome, and this is also known as your strong opening. So you guys tell me right now, when you have a party, do you feel like you have a strong opening? How do you intertwine the business with your strong opening to drop a business seed? And if you don't, that's fine too.
I work mine into why I do it, and my thing, I've really pared it down. It's all about, it's flexible, and it works with whatever, and it blesses me and adds money to my family.
Awesome. Okay. Cindy, what about you?
Sorry, I needed my
nervous getting this ticket.
Yeah. I need to definitely have more of a consistent, like, kind of commercial opening party, everything. I'm kind of more of just still a fly by my seat. I know I mentioned it and I put it out there. I definitely, is more in my why, kind of like Kim said. Okay, calm down. But I need to definitely have more parties to give you a better answer.
Okay.
Lots of parties.
Okay. So how you want, and what you just said, Kimberly, is absolutely right. And you guys have been to my parties, you know as well too. Like, I throw it into my opening, my welcome, why I do this, and that's why. I mean, I talk about it too. Like, I do this because I wanted to stay home with my kids. That was why I started 4 years ago. I've stayed because I really have enjoyed traveling, and I really enjoy having a team. So you just plant little seeds. It's nothing like big and flashy and oh la la, join my team at the beginning. But it's all about setting up your party from the very beginning with a positive outlook on the business and why you're doing the business. So that's the first part of the show is, you have your 30-second to 60-second little commercial at the beginning. No longer than that. Make sure it's short and sweet and to the point. People don't know you yet, and they don't trust you enough yet to listen to a long spiel at the beginning. So make sure your opening is nice and short and sweet. All right, so now after the opening, then you're cooking and you're moving together during the interaction and the recipe time. So this is where you can plant seeds throughout that as well about you're informing about the business opportunity. Would you guys have any examples of how you do that now during the party and you share the business while you guys are cooking together?
Sometimes it's because they say that they love all these things, and I'm like, me too. That's why I sell it, because I can't get enough. That's one of my favorite lines.
I like that. It's also when they talk about like a product in particular, especially if it's the sign-on bonus for the month. I try to be very thoughtful with my recipes. So if the grill pan is being offered as an incentive that month for new consultants, then I'm going to try to use that grill pan at all my parties so that I'm purposeful with my recipes so it floats around what my goal, which is to add team members to my thing. Because if they're going, oh my gosh, that grill pan is so awesome, and you make them fall in love with it before they get the sticker shock of how much it is, then you can plant seeds in, well, when you join my team this month, you can earn this for free. And you can add, say things like that throughout the cooking time. Another fun thing, too, is if you use some tools that came in your kit, then you can talk about that, too, as people are going, oh, my gosh, I really like this chopper. I really like this manual food processor. And you go, yeah, I know. I love mine. It came in my kit. I got it for like 70% off when I joined the business or something like that. So just keep in mind as well, too, that you want to plan your recipes and your interaction. You want to plan them around your informing about the business. Okay, so let's talk about now the business opportunity during the shop and share, which is, okay, so we've had our welcome, we've had our cooking, now we're moving to the shop and share, which we also talk is our strong closing. Do you feel like you guys have a strong closing right now?
It could be improved.
Yeah, mine could be too. Miss Cindy, how do you feel about your strong closing?
Definitely, better where I do like the tickets and I make it purposeful and try to tie everything in and let them know, it's about the business and stuff. But I mean, I'm getting people to join or at least show interest. I have like pockets of interest. I just need to figure out what is not making them like jump, so it must not either be strong enough or I'm not listening well enough. Like, I'm definitely working on that as well.
It's also a timing thing too. I mean, you're going to have a list of contacts that you're going to continue talking to for months and years to come of people who may be interested in the business, but it's all about timing, right, Kimberly?
Yes. It could take 2 years.
It could take 2 years, could take more. You just got to have patience, which I'm not good at, but I have to be. So in the strong closing, this is where the ticket activity, I really love the ticket activity. I've tried other things. I just wanted to see how other things worked. But that ticket activity, people love to get tickets. They love to get free product. and they don't seem to mind asking questions when they're going to get something for free at the end of it. So being able to do even just 5 minutes with that ticket game really helps with your strong closing, because you're going to then put in a bunch of seeds all at the same time, and you're going to see who your interest is in the room. Because there's always one recruit in the room, always. It's just us, the recruiter, that doesn't show up. So if we're not doing our job and being aware of the red flags and doing our recruiting game, then that recruit's going to walk out that door and join somebody else's team a year or two down the road. So just be aware of that as we're informing. Know that you're wanting to inform throughout the whole party, opening, middle, and the close. And then that goes into your inviting. Okay, so now we're inviting. So now we're sitting down with them one-on-one. We're in checkout with them, okay? And we're going to invite them to what? To take information home with them. So I'm going to give you this Join Us brochure. You're going to take this home with you, and then I'm going to follow up with you in 24 hours. So what time tomorrow is good for you? And this is the 24-hour call. Now, you guys went over the 24-hour call last week, right, with Sydney?
We did.
Okay. So in that case, that 24-hour call was based on bookings, okay, and trying to get more bookings on your calendar. You lose interest. The longer you wait to follow up, you lose interest faster and faster. So this is the 24-hour call with recruiting, which I know I'm bad at because I get busy. And if I have 3 shows or 2 shows on a weekend, it's really hard for me to follow up within 24 hours. But it does make a difference. So if you're informing them, you're giving them information to take home, right then and there say, okay, I'm going to follow up with you in 24 hours. When is the best time for me to follow up? And go ahead and put it on your calendar. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I don't do that.
Yeah, it's hard to do that because that is a commitment, and it's being purposeful about your 24 hours of follow-up. Because the longer we wait, they lose interest and they lose their excitement. And so if we wait a week to 2 weeks, they're going to go, who are you? What was I interested in again? Oh, yeah, we had fun. No, I'm good. But if we call the next day, they might actually then meet up for coffee or do something else with us.
So I actually did a little better on that this weekend. Of the girls who decided to join my cooking club,
yeah.
3 of them said that they were interested in the business. And I didn't catch all 3 of them at the party because there was so much chaos.
Yeah.
So the one I did, and she's coming to the show, to the meeting. The other 2, one is being elusive, but she's in my cooking club, so she's gonna hear about it. And the other one, she took my call and we talked about what her thoughts were, and I sent her information because I didn't give it to her while she was at the show.
Yeah.
So, and I sent the other one information too. She just didn't call me.
Yeah. But 1 out of 3, if 1 out of 3 signs, you're doing really good. So
that would be awesome.
Yep. Okay, so our call to action for this week, I want you to practice your recruiting messages and activities. So you welcome your guests, your guest interaction, and your shop and share. Do you guys have parties in your calendar for this coming week?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but one is a kickoff.
Okay.
But we'll still do that, but we'll do that for her, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because if you can have your new team member add a new team member at her own party, because remember that counts towards your 5 people. So absolutely teach her how to do the 3-part section when it comes to adding team members. So just practice that this week. Miss Cindy, do you have a party this week?
I'm closing a catalog on Friday, and then it's my daughter's birthday on Monday, so we're kind of doing like a little birthday weekend. But I'm closing a catalog Friday, and then I have a party next Saturday for now. Okay,
so Saturday, a week from now, I want you to be very purposeful with your layout of your party and how you're planning your recruiting seats, okay? And then I want you to call me after the party on Saturday and let me know how it went. Okay?
It's a house warming, so...
Cool. Well, that's okay. It's still a Pampered Chef party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can still do everything the same way because it's quick. You're not it's not going to drag on forever. So you can still do everything. I want you to be purposeful with it. Okay. So you're going to offer, like you guys do, you're going to offer the opportunity to everyone at checkout and during the 24-hour call. So anybody you're calling this week during your 24-hour call, And people who are at your parties, here, come say hi. Come say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Here, no, you want to come say goodnight? You're sending hi.
Wow.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
I'm holding my baby.
All right, boys, let's go. Huh?
All right, you can go to bed now.
Okay, Mom.
In the middle of the house now. All right, so you're going to make 15 contacts outside of your show this week. So you're going to do 1 power hour. And remember, if you can't do 1 power hour, break it up into like 15-minute intervals if you don't have an hour of time. As long as you're making 15 contacts, that's the most important, so you be keeping track of your ratios. And then you guys know what your K9 assignment is for the week, so you're good on that. So those are your homework. I'll post it on our page in there so you have it. And I just wanted to...
Did you ask if we had shows this weekend?
Yeah, this week. The next week.
Next week. Like next weekend. But it'll be after our call.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So practice this whenever your next party is. whenever your next party is, because I know you'll probably have a couple that week. So, yeah, whenever your next party is when I want you to practice it. Any questions, ladies, at all for me?
I just had a quick question. You said something to her if her new recruits, that's part of her 5?
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's your downline, so it counts because they're part of your team. So, like, your team right now is part of my team, and her team is part of my team right now.
Right, but I thought, is that in relations to become director?
Yes.
Like, don't you need to do 5?
Yeah, you only need 5 people. If you can have 1 person on your team and that person add 4 people and you've got 5 on your team.
I did not know that. I thought I had my first, like, my level 5.
No, that's if Lisa recruits and adds people to her team, they're on your team too. Until she breaks off and becomes a director. Once she becomes a director, then they're a separate entity when it comes to that. But
Really?
until that moment, it counts towards your people.
Oh, I thought we always stuck together.
No, you do. But, okay, so like when you break off to director, you now have your own director goals. So like you have to have $5,000 a month in sales from your team members. So your team members underneath you count towards your 5,000, not my 5,000 anymore.
Oh, okay. So like Sydney's doesn't go towards yours, but she's still part of your team.
Yeah, and I still
and everybody that's part of Sydney is still part of your team,
yes.
but it's not part of your monthly goal number.
Yes, correct. Everyone is still part of my team, my organization, but when it comes to my specific monthly goals for my team, that's where it breaks off to be separate. So like when you guys promote to director, the month that happens, I have to make sure that I have my other team members and myself doing 5,000 so that you have your 5,000, Cindy has her 5,000, and I have my 5,000. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're still in my organization, you're just not on my numbers.
Okay.
My personal team.
And that goes 3 deep, right? So say Kimberly recruits somebody, and they recruit somebody, and they recruit somebody. That's 3 people on my team.
Yes. Yep.
But it ends there?
No, it doesn't end until they become their own director.
Okay.
So whoever, okay, there is mosquito flying around.
Yeah, I had to close my door.
Where are you? I don't want this, whatever thing it is, virus. Sorry, now I'm like itching. So until they break off into a director, everyone underneath them is still on your team.
Okay. But if they become director before you, they pass you.
Technically, when they become a director, you become a director as well, because your numbers for that month are going to post
Okay.
with theirs. But if you don't have anybody else, you have 3 months to maintain, and if you don't maintain, then you lose your title and they don't.
Gotcha. Okay.
If they maintain their numbers. Yeah. Yeah, because technically they're your team members, even though they're promoting, you're promoting as well.
Oh,
Does that make sense, Cindy?
yeah, good deal.
Cindy's like, the pressure's off. I just got to get them to recruit.
Yes. That's the
I do all the work, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lisa, you hearing this call? We still take it.
All right, so I wanted to read this quote. I put it on our page earlier today, but I wanted to read it to you guys. Let me pull it up real quick. Hold on one second. Where did you go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I posted it a little bit while ago. It says, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing. And I think that's why you guys are where you are today, is because you all are very passionate about what you're doing, and you do love what you're doing. Yes, we have days where we're annoyed and we don't like what we're doing, and that's totally normal. We all go through that. But I know when I talk to you, and I know if I went to one of your parties, your passion and desire for this would come out at your parties. So I'm proud of you for expressing that and showing that. That's what draws people to you and draws people to this business, is that excitement and that passion. So keep that up this week as you're focusing on your goals and your numbers for the month. And I'm excited. Conference is coming up in a couple of months. And I don't know if I'm going yet or not, but I booked my flight.
Did you book it with the
But
insurance?
No.
The new people have like a little mixer.
Yes. So then if you have never been to conference before, there's going to be a special mixer just for them. If you promote to director by July 1st, yes, July 1st, you'll walk at conference. But also there is a special 80s gathering, fun party just for directors.
I like the 80s.
Is that why we have to do 80s on Saturday?
Yes, because I want to get people excited.
I already read that. I was like, I want to be directed, just go to the 80s night. Yeah.
Super fun. So kind of just to get everyone excited about what's happening at conference.
I was gonna apply that. I was gonna like put colors and frizz in my hair, but I can't do that because we got to go somewhere right after. I mean, I'd wrap it, but my husband said no.
Get out the crimper.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wish I had a crimper.
I still got it. That's what I was gonna do. I was just gonna crimp my hair. Let's see if I still have it. It might be in the store though.
Man, I wish I never gotten rid of my crimper. That was so fun crimping the hair.
I got the one that was the crimper. It can do the wave. It can do the.
It's awesome.
Yeah, everything was okay. Whatever you wanted to do in the 80s, it worked. You know, that was the only time you were allowed to wear polka dots with stripes and zebras.
Flower bracelets,
you know,
neon colors. Yeah, totally ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think that was 90s too. Looking back.
And they talked about
but it's
60s and the
fun.
70s.
So I will see you ladies 9 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Yes?
Bright and early.
Yes?
It'll be fun. Lots of fun stuff happening. And if you need me tomorrow, you know how to get a hold of me. I'll be home tomorrow. So
I do.
selling a bunch of
Yay.
trying to move some furniture since I just bought all new furniture. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.